Right, we're back, guys. The stream's back. I'm loving this.
That is a classic.
Would you look at that? Rise of the Vincel. Yeah, it's unreal, isn't it?
He's a dangerous man. He'll choke you out without you saying a word.
Smoothie is the Rat King.
All but a joke. 'Twas harmless banter.
Are you kidding me?
What you made of my man?
Oh! Yay! Now the game starts. Now the game begins.
Like,
Yeah,
I am, like, any streamer that is large in some degree, it's just kind of like every CS player has an ego. Like, every streamer is a narcissist to a certain level, right?
Oh,
like,
of course.
the biggest. Like, I am a huge narcissist. That's like my
It's like
whole
becoming an
fucking
actor
living.
or a comedian. Everyone does it because they want attention in the end. You can say
Yeah.
about whatever, but you wouldn't be up there if you didn't want it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, that's what I quickly realized. Like, it's like not about the money, but it's like it's the absence of an audience. That's the thing that bothers me the most, I think. Like, the idea that one day, like, just no one would give a fuck. That's kind of weird now, at this point.
Yeah,
so, yeah, yeah. Like, you get so used to it. Like, what if you just one day you were just, like, one of those fucking losers, like, you know, Greyhound fans. Like, you're just tweeting into the fucking void, right? And no one gives a fuck about your opinion.
God,
you know what I mean? Can you imagine living like that? Fucking
I
horrible.
fucking knew he was gonna do some shit like that. But I wasn't sure where he's going.
Yeah, I just ramp it up, me.
You know his tell though is he slows down his speech right when he's about to just fucking murder something. Like he's like, all right, he just like eases
Choosing
it
my
in and
words
just drops
carefully.
it. Yeah. Oh well, JKS thought he had a chance this round. Catch you next round, bro.
Wrong.
Oh yeah, by the way, someone already posted the link in the chat. So if you go to rlewis.com/merch, there's 2 new t-shirts on there. So
Yeah, we have got 2 new
t-shirts.
t-shirts.
Narcissist, bro.
We finally made the Grow the Fuck Up t-shirt, which is a cartoon of me shouting into a pram with a baby in it, grow the fuck up. It's there, guys. It's the dream. Jesus. We've also got a t-shirt that is in the style of those Supreme t-shirts, but it says reasonable. And I think we're getting another one
Also
that
available
says
on
bell
mugs.
end. Yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, you can get it on your mug too.
So that's 2 back-to-back NiP FPL specials. I'm just gonna be honest. Both the strats that they've run are just legit pulled right from FPL.
Immediate tack pause. Or tack pause. Even worse.
Rez literally tried to go for a knife as well, by the way, at the end of that round.
Not asked, is he?
No, genuinely just not asked.
You know, that is a good question. Garment Kips in the chat wants to know when I'm going to release my own branded form of butt plugs.
We were actually talking about butt plugs earlier, mate. Like,
Yeah, we were actually.
Yeah, we were actually talking
activating
about the
butt
legitimacy
plugs.
of using. Yeah, you could cheat. You could legitimately use you could fucking eat a banana and have a cheat in there. It could work wirelessly, right?
Radar.
Yeah.
hack,
We were thinking
but-
Bluetooth butt plugs or Bluetooth bananas.
No, mate,
Straight
they've got these things you can get for your part. I don't know why I fucking know this, okay, but like, they're like anal eggs or beads and stuff. You stuff them up there, right? But they're remote controlled. So I have the control. I have a button that makes it vibrate whenever I want to do that to you. And it's a thing for
So it's
partners.
the same, but you make your mouse vibrate when you hover over someone's head, and that's how fl0m won the major.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
fl0m won the major with the vibrator in his ass.
Yeah, that was what it was. Someone
Double
was in the
pleasure.
audience, and he was, oh, fucking hell, that's so good, there's someone behind that fucking wall.
Got an overclocked butt plug in his butt.
Oh my god. Max rotations in the vibrations.
It's like that scene in the IT crowd when they fucking overclocks his phones vibrate, and he's just going, bloody hell, Mosh, you're going to blow my cock off.
Fucking Flusher, what a legend, eh?
Fucking A, man, I can't do this right now.
To be fair, it's nearly Valentine's Day, so it all
Oh,
kind of
so buy URL brand
That's
butt
why
plugs
Richard doesn't want to
today.
admit it, but he knows why he knows about it.
Mate, things I don't want to think about, together in sequence. Valentine's Day and Flusher getting his jollies. by having vibrating things pushed up his ass, Jacky, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Let's leave the Valentine's Day out of it, eh?
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ! What happened to the...
Oof.
Yeah.
Forest being peeled
There's
back.
Gratisfaction doing it again. Dennis wins these though, of course. There he
Banged.
is.
Last guy, 67 with a CZ.
Oh! And the gun is still outrageously broken. Fuck this game.
Oh, he spam in the body.
Oh, he's spam in the body.
It's the wrong guy. Like, his get right do breaks from doing it. He should have done his research, really. I don't think Dennis would be asked.
Is it mental warfare right there? All right, I gotta speed up a little bit here to catch up to you guys. 1 sec.
Right, I'll give you a count.
Did the round start yet for you guys?
Not yet.
Mate, I mean...
Should we check it for
No, go. 20, 19, 18,
Yeah, perfect.
17.
17,
Oh, I'm so good at this.
16.
We got the
yeah,
cam, we got the
you're
cam.
Seat
Oh,
Master. I was just going to say, that Liars guy in that picture, he looks like he should be in Orange is the New Black, doesn't he?
Oh my god.
The animals.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got a bit going on down there. But
Richard
anyway,
went to the fucking office today and he came back full savage.
He's had the lights in his eyes, of course.
No, but the problem is, like, right, you have to be nice to everybody, don't you? When you're on a fucking shoot, you know, the runner comes over, "Can I get you a cup of tea, Richard?" And you go, "Yeah." And you know, obviously you want to just fucking get out of my face. I just want to do this quickly, all right? Like, stop offering me drinks. Let's just get this done. So I can go back and
try to give me a drink and keep me refreshed. Fuck you, I want to go.
Exactly. That's how you really feel inside. But you bottle it up and you polite and you go, "Oh, thanks, what a lovely cup of tea."
Oh, okay, JKS, I see you.
And then you come home and you
my
watch
Lecro.
Liars teabagging players that are infinitely better than him.
Did win a 1v1 on mid, so I don't know what you're saying. Kill Dennis again, spam his body again, I would.
You know that fucking seeding thing they did for this tournament where everybody ranks all the other teams in attendance, right? Renegades ranked NiP as first, and NiP put them 13th in return. So they must crack a lot, though, to be like making that judgment, right? Like, surely NiP hadn't played shit since Pro League. It's like been an easy 3 months since any competitive appearance. Are they that afraid? Or what? Because that surely you don't rate them that highly.
Which team? Sorry, which? I was like partially.
Renegades have NiP as their first seed for the entire event. Was in this event. Like,
Lecro's living in his own head.
You know how it is, though. I mean, like, all of that voting shit was just bollocks. People were just trying to game the fucking system so they could get, you know, a favourable outcome for themselves.
Oh my goodness. Lecro's. Oh, why have you stomped? Oh, nah. You owned it and then you fucked it.
I mean, leading up to this event, I don't know. That's tough. Like, I definitely wouldn't say NiP was like a bad seed. I don't know if they're number one, but
They're
also
in the
with
top
all
6,
these teams, you have a
100%.
tough time. Like, I think putting any of these teams as like a number one for sure. The best team in this group is actually, you can make a case against any of them that they're just not.
Yeah,
you know?
there's definitely a lot that are clustered together in terms of skill. There's a real big drop off after a certain point.
Yeah, I think like
And-
the NRGs, the NiPs that are in here, Ents, honestly, right? Like those three come to mind immediately as just kind of maybe like a cut above the rest. I might be thinking of
like
somebody,
my
but-
opinion is NRG are hands down the best team, like, out of all of those.
I would
like,
100% agree with you, except for the fact that this is a major, and I think that plays a major role. God damn it! Like in like the decision making, like, you know what I mean? Where I think, especially, I mean, you even saw it. Daps even actually made the tweet that they accidentally picked fucking Nuke today. I mean, I think even though they're probably the best team in this series, this is still something new to them because they haven't been here yet. So
yeah, I agree. I think they're turning the corner on that. I think in terms of their mentality, I think they're past it all. I think when they had that like run, I can't remember what tournament it was, but they beat like fucking Team Liquid and then fucking lost.
they were in the finals. They were in the finals, and I think they played Astralis. I think.
Was it Astralis they lost to? I thought it was someone.
I'm
they
not
should
sure.
beat.
I know
think
what event you're talking.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was like Fnatic or someone. I can't
Maybe
remember
a
anyway.
FaZe?
But it's like they did the hard part in beating Liquid, and then like they fucking lost to a team that they realistically.
I know. I remember what you're talking about. It was a smaller.
Yeah, it's Ents. It's Ents. They lost to apparently. Yeah. People saying in the chat. And oh yeah, and they lost to Na'Vi in a final as well. So that's the one I'm thinking of. You beat Team Liquid, you get Na'Vi in a final. It's like
my point is just like you know how we were kind of talking earlier before you left was like there's some teams that just overperform in majors, and I also think there's teams that underperform. And the fact that like Energy hasn't even been here yet, I think it's tough to put them as like the #1 team for the major group when they've struggled to get here before, and it's something that like they're kind of the rookies still, even though other tournaments I think I'd put them as the favorite. That mental game.
Yeah,
because it is. The mental game is huge. That's really all it comes down to when you get to this level. Is do you have the confidence? Are you ready? And like, are you fucking just good to go? Because even if like people realize that majors aren't necessarily the end all be all, the best tournament every fucking time now because there's so many good tournaments. I think the players still, to a degree, look at it as something unique and different.
Yeah, I'd agree with most of that. The only bone of contention I would have with what you're saying is I think they've already been through that rough patch, like where they've already had the bit where everyone's predicting them to win and they lose, and they've had the upsets, right? And they've had question marks about how deep they're going to go into tournaments and whether they'll actually evolve, and slowly and steadily they've been just creeping up to the point where, you know, they're top 5 on HLTV. So yeah, I think they're going to have a bit more swagger to their demeanor at this major. I think they're going to feel like more confident than they would have done at events past. So, but obviously proof in the pudding's in the eating.
No, I agree 100% with what you just said. But like, yeah, when it comes to those rankings, it's just tough. I think whoever you put for #1, even if you're trying to game the system, shit's just like fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Late execute B, go well.
NiP loves the B bomb set in Mirage. They might be the team that hits it the most out of any team that I've seen like that plays professionally.
Yo, do you remember the old fucking Cloud9 fucking strats they had back when it was like Stewie, Tarek, you know, fucking automatic, the boys? They used to fucking rock this fucking, and it was so simple. It wasn't like
you're talking about like the B pop, right? Where they went through, like yeah,
they would just get on the B like every time. Like it was crazy how good they were at that.
Simple stuff like that works, man.
I mean, that was when automatic was like fucking god tier. Like I mean, he still is like a god tier player, but I mean, like he had this very brief period where he was just like unstoppable, and he could literally just run up fucking Cat and just fucking pop 2 people's heads off, no problem. Like, and he could do it consistently. Yeah, man, I used to love that fucking watching that Cloud9 team. That was just before they. Yeah, I want to say that was just before they went and won the major. Or it might have been just yeah, because it can't have been after, because they went to shit real quickly.
Feels like this is going to be a very fucking scrappy game.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's inherent when NiP's on T side. The way they play this map, they play really just kind of. I would basically just call it FPL style. I really would. Like the strats and stuff that they're doing, they're very effective, especially when you're trading and hitting your shots. But yeah, it's scrappy as fuck. Like they're either gonna get it, it's gonna get in, it's gonna be a brawl.
JKS just not going to drop. fl0m, that's getting up. Is this dead air or is Discord dead?
I'm sorry. I'm in the fucking.
I
zone,
just
man.
don't
I'm
know what's
fucking-
real anymore, man.
Yeah, I'm
many
trying to. I'm
fucking
trying to
tech
watch
issues.
2 games simultaneously as well. Like I'm trying to keep one eye on the Vici NRG. Yeah. I'm trying to do your role, Erica, being the guy.
Yeah,
in the
you're on the
future.
ground here. You're reporting live.
Sideline
Yeah,
report.
our man in Havana.
Yeah, we're just kind of losing it because we literally had like 2 hours of filler sheds.
Oh yeah, it was just a lot of shed talk at one point.
Well,
Yeah,
BO1s too, especially you're just kind of like going up and down. It's hard to stay in it for each one. Like a BO3 is kind of nice because like I don't know, a little bit more story. BO1s, especially when those are stomps, you're just kind of like, okay, on to the next one.
Especially when you only get to see half a round at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Half round, go TV's down. Half round, go TV's down.
Halfway through the round, all the players have disconnected.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're going to explain all this away, because it's like you started the day by pretty much cashing in all your chips if you're ESL by putting the blame on Valve for the first set of delays. Well, what about the rest of it? Because, you know, that problem looked to be fixed, right? And when it's the stream that's going continually down, I don't know. That kind of.
Well, I don't think the stream went down, did it? Or was it? I thought it was just the distribution.
The streams, all the
the streams went down. I was getting tweeted about that.
Oh, okay. That must have been where I was gone then. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was.
Plus, I don't watch the mainstream. I watch my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear them talk about the schedule, and then I close it immediately.
Yeah.
There was a schedule pun, Richard. I'm pretty sure we should kick them from the group. I think
that is unacceptable.
That was a lot worse. If you would have seen.
I am Shedney.
I am Shedney.
Shadaga.
Shed It was all happening.
The only way it could be worse is if fucking Sam turned his cam on and did a fucking goatsy. That's like.
We also suggested that fl0m should spell his name instead of a 0 or goatsy symbol.
Goatsy's,
that's not Goatsy's first mention this show, mate.
Yeah, never far from our thoughts. God bless him.
Repeated material, of course. Goatsy every week.
Yeah. I just want to keep his memory alive. I don't think it's fair that, you know, all these fucking weak internet memes have replaced him. It's not fair. He really...
You went all out, like.
We got to bring him back.
Yeah, exactly.
Beat only, some may say, by one man, one jar. I would say you went above and beyond.
Fucking hell, I'd forgot.
They're stretching, then they're tearing.
Interesting factoid that I found out the other day. You know, the famous like shock video, you know, involving, I believe it was 2 girls and a cup.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, did you know that was actually a trailer for a Brazilian porn movie? Actually true. Go look it up on Wikipedia, folks. Brazil, wilding again.
Richard, you're just teaching me so much about the world today, I'll be honest.
Brother, unfortunately, I've wasted my life. I've just got a head full of absolute garbage. Like, nothing of any practical application right now. You could be choking in front of me and I'd fuck up the Heimlich maneuver. But hey, I can tell you the country that fucking weird scatological movie came from, no problem. Like,
God damn.
Yeah, what a fucking absolute shambles.
NiP have just fully cut them, by the way.
Yeah, no, I saw that. It looked like they might have brought it back there for a second, but that's a tough one to swallow anytime that happens.
Waiting for it.
I was also waiting for it.
Go on, guys. Yeah, go on. Go on, guys. If you're making shed puns.
Nobody takes the hard one to swallow setup, but we'll take a schedule setup. This is unbelievable. I can't work with this group.
Jack in a shed full of hose.
Obviously, you mean the farming equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
To be fair, there is 2 men, 1 shed right now. Ben.
Sweaty shed.
What's this trailer for?
Yeah.
I'll get the cup.
Is the film a cup?
It's the one time you've gone inside without actually
I'll
doing
get, I'll
shit
get
in
the cup,
house.
Ben. But don't worry. The cup is full of Rohypnol, and Jew will be drinking from it. So doesn't really matter what happens after that.
I'm tired after that food.
Oh man,
It's
how many
killed
games
me.
you got left? Is there one more after
This
this?
is the last one, isn't it?
What time is it where you are? Like
Bedtime?
Yeah,
Fucking 10 to bedtime?
mid. It's
12.
only midnight, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've been streaming.
Yeah.
Well, I've been here for 12 hours, but
Yeah, first time, Sam.
Yeah, God, listen to him, like.
yeah, without fucking day rates. If ESL give me $1,000, I'll come do it there. But
I think it just wore him out because there's people literally coming into chat. we at one point, right, we had 3,500 people in chat, and probably about 400 of them came in saying, "When's the game?"
yeah,
Start game,
because obviously
start game
the
now.
main stream was down. They're like, "Oh, this fucking stream's up. Seems like the major stream must be the official one. I'll go in and beg for the games."
One of the maddest things I've ever seen, right? And this is again like you should have to pass some sort of test to have access to Twitch chat. Like that's a new rule that Twitch need to implement. Like, but we were doing it was when I was doing a Face It event in Milan, and the event, right? There was some Polish streamer. I don't want to. I don't know who it was. I don't think it was Izaku. How you fucking say his name? It was a fairly yeah, it was a fairly popular one, and. Anyway, they were just illegally streaming the games. Like they somehow like got the IPs and they just took them and were streaming them. And it was like there was a process to go through. You could partner up and be a foreign language stream. So there was no issues with that, but they hadn't done that, right? So I think like Face It basically had said like you go through the proper channels, you apply, and they put in a report and their stream got took down. Well, let me tell you. Polish fans didn't like that very much. And literally, as I was casting the game, all that was in the fucking Twitch chat was "We want Polish stream! We want!" Like, just over and over again. Like, literally with V's. V's, we want! Fucking Polish stream. They were even typing their accent in English. It was mental. And it was just flowing. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. People threatening to kill me. War Clown. What's War Clown ever done? They were all getting killed because Face It closed down a fucking illegal restream or something. It was mental, mate. We want Polish stream. It was just like that. Over and over again. I even started singing it on the broadcast. I was tilted as fuck. I couldn't believe what I was saying. I thought it'll blow over in an hour or two. They'll get bored. 8 hours later, they still want their fucking Polish stream, don't they, mate?
I was actually talking about Isaac earlier because Pasha. Did you see like the Pasha thing on Twitter while you were at the studio?
Oh yeah, but again, like I love Pasha, but come on, he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
that's
the exact same thing I said.
No,
I said someone's got to tell Papa. Like,
no, that's what we were saying. But I think like. Talking about the Isaac thing, at least what he was telling me when we were doing the Sweden thing, the Asus event together, is like apparently he was getting DMCA'd by like a Polish like news thing for streaming the major.
Yeah, I heard that. Like,
so he doesn't even stream him because I'm pretty like I'm not like close with him, but you know I'm friendly with him, so he was telling me about it. I just thought that was like insane. I was wondering if it was the same thing was happening to Pasha.
Yeah, I think somebody right. The tweet was I've been banned from like. Well, it was in vintage Papito, so make of this what you will, like, because I don't speak fluent Papito. It seems to me like absolute gibberish at the best of the times. But but he said he'd been banned from streaming the games after streaming one game, and then apparently what had happened was someone had said, "Oh, can you? Are you allowed to do that?" And then he went, "I don't know, am I?" And someone said, "Oh, I don't know," and that was it. Like, that was the big banning scandal. Of Papito.
Yeah, because then Carmack tweeted at him saying, "Call me," and then he said, "All sorted, I can stream tomorrow. I just didn't want to risk it. Family too big or something like that."
Yeah.
Family.
He's got them working out already. He's got them He's got them on the free weights. Family too big and strong. Mental in it, mate. Like, and again, just somebody just immediately jumped to Reddit. It is a tip for you, plebs. Right? Not everything that other people think and say is worth you picking it up to make a Reddit thread about it. Just a thought. Maybe you can just look at it and go, "Oh, yeah, Papito thinks he's been banned. He hasn't, like." No need for me to make a Reddit thread about it. Just fucking walk on by, get on with your fucking life.
Whoa.
Nah, like.
But Papito.
Yeah, my Papito.
I
He's a
do
good lad,
like that
Pasha.
Pasha somehow has basically become the dad of the entire scene, though. That's like true brand.
Oh sure, yeah. He's.
I mean, name another like any player or anybody that's done that for any scene. Oh wait, like he's actually the dad of CS.
I like how everyone when you think of Pasha, you always think of someone who's like really wholesome, right? Because he's always like, you know, you are my brother, my friend, and all this like ridiculous stuff. But like, I remember when he just did that mad fucking stream where he just said on stream that if anyone on his team was cheating, he would chop off his own cock on stream.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Somebody said Bialy was cheating, and he goes, no, my friend. Anyone on my team cheat, I chop my cock off on stream. It's like, fuck, this is a bit weird. Like, why is that your first option? You can just disavow him. Like, you don't have to. You can just say, like, oh, cheating's bad. Like, you don't have to. What's this?
This must have been lost on the internet, kind of like I lose balls.
Wasn't ever lost.
They're very much available.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You can kind of look up I lose balls whenever you want, if you're interested, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing.
He whipped him out in the previous matchup.
Laid them right across G2's face.
Yeah.
Literally, he walks by, just slaps someone, shocks his mouse mat, and goes,
You like these?
Well, he's your character in a
Shock
carry-on
starts
film.
painting.
I told you, it's Jacky with his Kenneth Williams, mate. He's always doing this. It's like he always wanted to be Kenneth Williams. He watched one too many episodes of Will-O the Wisp as a kid, and that was that. Never came back. That's a sick Straight Fire reference. No one's gonna.
For anyone,
sick straight reference for anyone in their 50s. But if any of you out there watching the stream? Nope, didn't think so.
There's those Twitch Prime chat, please.
Oh, and then Scoots is like, hey. Yeah, but unfortunately, he's the American kind, so he probably has never seen Will-O the Wisp. Goddamn shit.
Seen Will-O with fucking Warwick Davis, like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's that as well.
Clano, nano. What's that mad stuff he says? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Will-O's alright.
Will-O's alright.
Good show, good show.
He had some plum rolls, he did.
Remember that time was in a costume? That time was in a costume?
Remember that time I played an Ewok?
Remember that time I played a goblin?
Sometimes I just tune you guys out, and then I like tune back in, and I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? I just
the mad thing was
hire him quite cheaply.
Warwick Davis is small by midget standards, because if you even look at the Ewok he played in Star Wars, it's actually like a midget or a child Ewok. But the Ewoks were already tiny.
Why are we assuming Ewoks fucking birth defects? What do you mean?
No, but like the
maybe he was a different
species.
It was
tiny.
Maybe he's fucking specially mutated for that role, but...
What the fuck am I listening to, bro?
To be fair, you are right, though.
You mean the Ewok, right?
Richard find the goddamn shrooms in the office while he's gone.
No, he's way smaller than a regular dwarf.
Oh,
he has like a super rare.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
he's no Vern Troyer, rest in peace.
That's what I was going to say. I want a comparison on Vern and fucking Warwick. I was going to say Vern's definitely got him beat.
Mate, I remember when somebody said after Vern Troyer died, because I think it was like alcohol poisoning, wasn't it? And somebody came out and said, you know, this might come as a surprise to people, but he was a bit depressed. And I'm like,
nah.
If he ain't, no cunt's got an excuse, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, bless him. I followed him on Twitter. I used to watch his stuff. He'd go to the aquarium, take pictures of him with fish. Good times. Miss Vern. Anyway, yeah. He was dead now, of course. But he was super small.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a dude that tiny.
I have, like, I've seen some fucking documentaries.
I met Warwick Davis once. You know MCM?
Comic-Con.
Yeah,
Really?
Comic-Con. Yeah, I met him.
How much
but,
you
like,
pay to see him?
No, see, that's the thing. You had to pay if you wanted to sign anything or take a picture. But to speak to Warwick was free. So I just had a chat. So that was fine.
What kind of tragic
Well, I thought I was going to pay for a picture.
That's mental. Mate, that's fucking mental. So you just walked up to talk to a cunt who was an Ewok for a living, but what's the point? What's the point,
but one day I'll use this anecdote on a stream. This will be worth it. Fuck.
Well, yeah, but there's more to it. I didn't end the story.
What do you
that's why.
say to the cunt, but you're like, mate, loved you as a bear. Nice one. Oh, what do you talk to him about?
I loved you when you played that midget Ewok.
Loved you as you rolling fucking short people, like.
So, I had walked past again later, but he wasn't
as
there.
if you're doing a double take on him.
Yeah. But at this point,
It's like staring him out, what's that over there?
Who else could it be?
Last time we
What do you mean?
He was
I had
covered
to
in
do a
fur.
double take.
No, this was just later on in the day. I was walking by back where Warwick was like signing stuff, right? And essentially, the people you have, you know, like a runner, he had like his own runner. And he went over to the table with like a shit ton of food. And in my head, I was like, oh, well, that's funny. There's no one there. He lifts up. It was basically like a little table with a drape over the top. And he lifted up the drape. And underneath the drape, under the table, was Warwick, his wife, and his kid. And they were all sat underneath the table eating dinner.
No!
Yeah. I saw it in person. It happened.
Mate, if you had paid 10 quid, you could have had a picture of you, mental cunt.
You're out of control.
I still can't believe you queued up to talk to him, like...
Get a grip of yourself,
What,
right?
how long
You're
I got it,
living,
what did you
you're
say?
living in a partially assembled shed with nothing but memories of fucking dwarf celebrities.
Eating picnics under benches.
Yeah, mate. None of this is real, Jacky, mate. Come on.
What did you say to him, but I gotta know, like, how long's that conversation last?
What's it like under that?
Oh, didn't recognise you at that first suit. Had to do a double take. Came had to whip it back round. 50 quid for the picture. Get fucked. I'll just talk to you. How's it going anyway? Imagine what an insult that is as well. Someone comes up. Oh, do you want a picture? I think, no, I didn't really want to spend the money. so I guess I'm talking to you for free, am I?
Oh, God.
I just fancy the chat.
Oh,
I was on my break,
I bet he loved
so
it.
I just walked over.
Mate, how bad is his life that the only reason you took time to talk to Warwick Davis is because you were bored on your fucking break? I hope you didn't tell him that, mate. That might have pushed him over the edge. Like,
didn't give him a 10 for
oh,
a
yeah,
signature.
yeah, big fan of you. You like Willow and that? Nah, just on my smoke break, mate. I'm fucking out, man.
I gotta get.
I
back
like
to
when
the
you
street,
said
mate.
lamp
Sorry,
please
Warwick.
in Harry Potter, like, big fan of the lamp please. Key please. And outside of that, man.
Go on, do the line. Do the line.
Go on, say it. Go on, don't be a dickhead. Say it. Say it. Go on, I'll give you a key. Look, here we go. Yeah.
I'll do it if you give me a 10.
Fuck off, Warwick.
I gotta get back to work anyway, mate. See you in a bit.
He's nailed the voice there.
If you see me walking up and down, I will be staring you up.
Do the voice again, Jack. Go on then.
My name's Warwick Davis, and you're watching the
Oh, he's got a
Renegades
bit
Club.
fucking farmer.
How does Jacky even get 2 there? What the fuck?
Oh, is there a game going on, is there?
I thought this was just a podcast.
The no Warwick Davis club. No, he's not welcome.
Ah,
now.
someone look into how much it'd be to get Warwick
you can
Davis
literally
in
hire
10
it.
minutes.
15,000.
Not that expensive.
2 grand.
Looked into it.
15,000.
What?
Ben Jepson.
Yeah, but how much to get him on a Discord, but I ain't talking fucking in
Well,
person.
it's free.
Free, apparently. Yeah, you said it's free for a
Talk
chat.
to him.
Put the headset
Right,
on.
tweet at him right now. Just send him a tweet.
Oh, mate.
You should have a talk with him. There you go.
Familiar
Someone
with
sort it
Counter
out.
Strike, are you, Warwick?
Right, if anyone wants to be a fucking
I
agent in
bloody love
esports,
Counter-Strike,
it's a good
mate.
way to impress us.
I tell
You get
you.
Warwick Davis in.
You'll never guess who I had in my pick.
There was a time where I was told I could be the next Kenny S.
NRG, please. Vici, please.
You turn on the fucking game already, Sam?
Oh,
3v3.
good God.
Oh,
I think the closest thing I had to something like that was a guy came in here telling me to actually cast. I was like, watch the mainstream.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. That is dumb.
He was like demanding that I do it. I was like, why don't you just go watch the regular one?
Yeah, people are fucking idiots, mate.
But it's not quite as bad as that.
Some people came in telling me to change the gun from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, but don't know what kind of Z's you have to feel that's a reasonable comment.
I prefer it on the left.
Excuse me, sir, this screen doesn't look exactly how I was enjoying it, so you're going to have to change that for just me.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So that was half.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's just take control.
Look at that. Get Right plays matchmaking with me at 11 p.m. at night, and he's a fucking god. Coincidence? I think not. NAMM prepares you for the major.
Was Warwick there?
Yeah, he was having a play. Under a table, mate. You
Push B, please.
They cut to the camera shot. Where's Warwick?
I like to play under the table because then the sun doesn't reflect on my screen.
What the fuck is going on?
Flashbang, please.
Jackie's had a breakdown, hasn't he? He's had a full breakdown.
Peek, please.
Face me, you little shit.
You guys are fucking lost it.
I'm small, but I still top the
It's all
scoreboard.
past your fucking bedtime. Just go to sleep.
I'm sorry, Eric, dude, man. It wasn't meant to be like this.
This is how I know he's
This is what happens when you have 4
because there was
hours
like
of
a solid
fucking
10
delays.
minutes of you guys ranting, and I had no idea what was said for like 10 minutes. I was just like, what?
You're not missing much. Like you're not missing much at all. Like.
Then I picked up at the end when he said he could see his whole family eating under the table. Then I lost it.
Never happened. Like 100% didn't
The
happen.
fucking 4 hours, but living underneath shit. What the fuck? Like, he's a fucking celebrity.
shouldn't have
Why
brought
would he
this
be
back
eating
up.
under
I
a
shouldn't have brought
fucking
this back
table?
I remember her saying
He's
it.
got a run there and everything, but he's eating
He's
under
better
the
than any of
table.
us, man. What you talking about? Why is he under a table, Jackie? You live in a shed.
Hey! Oh, he lives under a table, apparently.
You got more headroom than you got in the shed, though. You don't have to duck under the table, boy.
That's not my bad.
Sound. Never did blame him for his dwarfism, really. That's alright.
Oh, at least they paused for us. That was polite.
Yeah, that was nice of them. Like.
Yeah, that way you can guys get your fucking shit together.
Yeah, I think we need to, mate. I need to.
I got nothing left to drink, mate. I've had fucking 4 cups of coffee, like 4 litres of water.
Flomming everywhere after that.
God, not
Just
the
sat
fucking
here intaking
Flom puns
liquids,
again.
mate.
Go fuck yourself. I think he made a Flom pun for like fucking 2.5 hours straight.
What are you about?
It was Cash and one other map.
Fuck me.
Right. I still got a good feeling about ninjas, guys. I think they've got this.
And me.
There you
off,
go.
Richard.
Counter-Strike talk. We're back. All the serious
we just gotta reel it in, man.
all the serious Counter-Strike talk all the time on the No Majors Club. We've done
Oh
it.
god damn it.
We'll
Alright,
like
Jacky
hard-hitting
should kick us
facts and
back in.
journalism.
Right, Jacky, do
Yeah.
a real cast for this first round. Look, real cast.
What do you want?
One
actual
real
one?
cast.
Yeah,
Ooh.
give it hard.
Okay.
Right, fucking, this is your
Give it a
audition
hard
for every
one.
event.
Non-
mate.
Mate,
No,
imagine you've
non-stop
just seen Warwick Davis walk in
Non-stop
the room,
talking, but
and you
I
want
won't stop, I
to,
won't stop.
yeah, and you want to star with him in the upcoming buddy comedy.
Right.
That
here we go. Here we go.
yeah, this
Right,
is
he's
it.
underneath the table now.
From
Here
the
we
start
go.
of the round to the finish, let's get it. Here we go.
Impress me, please. Right.
Cast, please.
And we're in round 16. We're going to be kicking it off. Renegades versus Ninja Pajamas here. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock as we begin this one. It's going to be a little bit of a tasty round, potentially, as we're just waiting for those smokes to come over towards the A site to set up potentially a little bit of a ruse, baiting in the CTs to believe that will be a late round A take, when, however, that bomb is going to be coming in towards the A site. Fucked it there, but let's keep rolling with it anyways. They do wait to go in for the late round backstab on the B site. They're hoping for the rotation. There isn't much from the CTs finally. Rez will begin to muster his way over towards the A site. Azza gets the first pick as Forrest goes down. His head has been kicked to the curb. Not ideal, as he's been left with just the Chelsea smile. And here comes the play towards the B site. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, as they have been able to find their way in. It is completely barren. The CTs are yonks away, and Lecro looks like he might be set up on a date with a coroner. If he is unlucky, the headshot comes through. Jacob will annihilate him, and it's on Get Right and Rez to save it. They're trying to bail it out. One of them's gone towards the underpass area. Gratisfaction won't have too much satisfaction with the play that he's just had there. He's been tagged up. All of a sudden, Get Right barrels his way away, gets slumped in the head. He's down and dead, and it is all on the last remaining man, who isn't live for long. Azza has fucked him.
There you go.
Great job.
Fucking
Jackie.
bravo, man. Fucking bravo. We're back.
There you go. Kid's got talent. Hire him.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Alright, you might already have a Reddit clip. Go check, man.
Unfortunately, you've now got to change your professional casting name to Shed Man.
Oh, he'd love it.
Dead man cast.
Yeah. But other than that, it went really well.
I specialise in balloon animals and Warwick Davis facts.
Did you know that Warwick Davis exclusively eats under tables?
Literally just going to say it. Do you know any other facts, Jacky? You've told me that one 20 times.
You can talk to him for free
because I only let him when I was on my break.
I fucking hate this group. I'm never coming back.
Oh,
Mate,
fuck. I've killed
you think
fl0m.
You think this is bad? Wait till fucking Duncan's here, brother. Like, holy shit. Like, we literally have to have a team of people.
At least
like,
all these jokes can stay in.
Yeah, exactly.
I've made it through the first round.
Hey, you've done it, man. You're in there. Richard, read your chat. Check your donations. What the fuck? Why? Can't you see? There's more important things afoot here.
Donations are on as well, so it's probably been on the screen if that's gone through Drive.
Yeah, I know. What I find is people like donate like 50 cents, and there'll be like a message going, "I have written this article. Would you read it for me?" But yeah, get fucked.
Excuse me, Warwick Davis. Can I just watch you eat? Here's a fucking penny.
Under my table, enjoying my meal, of course.
How the fuck? How have they fucked this round? Like,
They pooed the share, didn't they?
there's no care.
There it is, right there, boy. And someone will be getting that. Come on, then. Send the boys in.
Get right, guys. Then for no reason.
Fine. Know where he is. Someone's got to move, boys. There we go. Grab the kit. Grab the kit. Doesn't need it. All good.
Simmer down, Sam. They got it. They're fine.
Shook, man. Shook.
NRG's doing what they're supposed to. Vici, we watched a better game. Good job, team.
Yep, excellent.
Don't think we actually watched any of that first half, but here we are.
It was all on stream, man.
Yeah, we watched it.
I had the camera on.
Yeah, I want NiP to do well at this major. People seem to forget that there was a fucking... It's been a long road back for them.
They've been kind of like that. I mean, they're NiP, but kind of like on the NRG route. Like slowly getting better each tournament, I feel like, that they're playing at. Obviously, they've been the best team before, so it's not like they're lacking experience, but they've been grinding their way back.
I feel like Rise Cam is needed right here.
Come on, him.
The flash will come from Liars now.
Someone has actually tweeted at Warwick Davis, like... why is community like this?
Eating a fucking dinner.
No.
Someone's tweeted at Warwick Davis. Hop on the No Majors Club. Like, no context or anything. Yeah, that's actually happened, hasn't it?
Fuck.
Imagine if he just goes,
Alright then.
Give me a price, bud. $500,
What if he has like a
100%.
picture of it and he just responds back with the picture?
Mate, if we had
Imagine
to
if
pay
his
Warwick
powerful
Davis
army
$1,000.
Ewok lawyers are going to get them.
Yeah, well, if it's true, you can't fucking get it. It's not his fault.
No, but Jacky's the one on my stream telling my stories about meeting under tables and everything.
it's genuinely
I've done
real, it
nothing.
happened.
I've done nothing.
I've
mate.
done nothing.
Yeah, I've done nothing.
wasn't
I
even
just sat
there.
here.
I didn't do nothing.
I can't believe it, Jacky. You've used my stream as a conduit to slander a great actor.
can't-
This
no,
is an
you can't say
outrage.
it's slander. It literally happened. I saw it.
Mate, you see lots of things.
I'm not gagged.
Breaking.
Warwick Davis now getting tweets. Oh god, everything's gone wrong. Dude, leave him alone. Leave my beloved Warwick Davis alone.
Not Willow.
Not Willow. Ah, God.
Do you remember the Leprechaun? Those series of films.
Here we go.
Yeah, was he a leprechaun? Was he? Was he in one of them?
Yeah, look in Discord.
I don't think.
I mean, I don't want to say he's typecast or anything, but I'm just having a guess. Like, was he in one of them?
What's that?
Because
not
Jennifer
sure.
Jennifer Aniston was in one of those.
Enjoy Discord. That link. Enjoy team.
God.
That's a. You fucking made this, bro. You
Warwick
did this.
Davis releases statement. I have not at any point enjoyed a dinner underneath the table.
Come sit under my table, I've got to pee. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think Jennifer Aniston was in. I can't remember if she was in one of the Troll movies or Leprechaun.
So, apparently Warwick Davis was the Leprechaun. However, they're currently making Leprechaun Returns, and he said he doesn't want to be a part of it.
He's bigger than that, though. Well, literally, like... I was setting it up for the old man. I was waiting.
Anyway, see? Simpatico. You name a shit joke, boom. You lay him up, Sam, I'll fucking slam it down. Like Big Shaq with a Krispy Kreme.
Kobe!
Yeah, so his last Leprechaun movie was Leprechaun 4 in Space. However, there was another one which was called Leprechaun in the Hood. But he wasn't a part of that one.
Oh, Rich, we gotta watch Leprechaun 3 in the Hood. Like, we gotta watch Leprechaun 3 in the Hood. That's 100% happening first day I'm ever.
Oh, man.
Leprechaun 3 in the Hood. Mate. As if it's gone to 4, he's gone straight to space. What was 1 and 2 like? School, work. School, work, Hood, space.
He's done it all.
He's been on a journey, mate.
Yeah, that Leprechaun 3 in the Hood is just going to be fucking Beetlejuice's fucking life. Someone just going to be following him around. Like... Show's over, scumbags.
Show's over, scumbags. See you later, scumbags.
Oh, they don't know. Oh, no, Forrest.
Oh, Forrest.
Oh mate, this film looks outrageously good.
Wait till the bomb blows up, yeah.
Richard, mate, you gotta Google Leprechaun 3 and just look at some of these pictures, bro.
No
Mate,
more.
I'm familiar with Leprechaun 3 in the Hood, mate.
Specifically.
Mate, I made fucking Moses when he stayed over at my place the other day. I made him watch Basket Case at fucking 4 a.m.
Classic, man.
Yeah, like, just wrecked out of our minds, like. He's like, yeah, well, it's my last night here, Rich. What do you want to do? Let's watch Basket Case. An 80s classic about conjoined twins with disastrous result. Brilliant. Good times. So,
right.
yeah, I'm familiar with Leprechaun 3, man.
What time were we at?
Space or of it.
What?
10.
Oh, no,
time of...
to be fair, I did tap out before he learnt the power of space flight. You're right. Like I did, round about the time the Leprechaun joined NASA, I was like, you know what, this is getting a bit far-fetched for me. This is like, when he was into Hood, you know, I
could see it.
Yeah, I could suspend my disbelief. You know,
That picture in Discord's fucking unreal.
what's happening now?
The backstage picture of Warwick as the Leprechaun and Leprechaun in the Hood.
Behind the scenes, of course.
I can't believe I've looked at that across. What the fuck?
Leprechaun 5 under the table.
In the shed.
Leprechaun 6 in Jacky's mind.
Leprechaun 7 was all lies. Didn't even see it. Oh, imagine it. He's just getting 2 days of tweets. Why were you eating under a table?
Yo, fucking Jacky, you're just ridiculous.
Dude, it happened. It literally happened.
Doesn't mean you could tell people, but...
Slander.
What do you mean? It's not a bad thing, is it? He was just eating under a
Not
table.
a good thing.
Yeah, well. I think that's ambiguous.
I was gonna say, when was the last time you ate under a table with fucking furniture and see your dreams come true? So let's not go down that route. Nice NRG with the 16-6.
Go, man.
Quick, clean
My
kill.
pick'em's looking good.
Liars masking the drop noise.
Wrecked.
Bomb gun. Round gun.
Oh yeah, should we resync? I guess we're not on the right one of me. I'm on 18, 17.
17, 16.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
No, we're good. We're synced. We're synced.
Ben slightly behind. Just bring it forward a bit.
Yeah.
6, 5, 4. There you go.
Oh, Liar's been stabbed in the back.
Good start.
Not ideal.
Big oof.
30 HP, gone.
That's what you get for spraying, you know, the champ. That's just instant karma.
Come on then, Raz.
Yeah, this is going to be another all the rounds classic. This could be an OT, I think.
It's not going
Oh, they didn't have Molly for bench, but Rez fucked it. I fucking love that strat. It's actually like my favorite one in Mirage. You just throw right side and run out with the smoke. That shit's fucking nice. That shit's so nice. Not nice as Warwick Davis under a table, but it's nice.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
Warwick Davis, perhaps under a gazebo.
Under a tarp?
I've always said he's versatile. There's nothing he can't eat under. He does it all. Gazebos, tarpaulins, umbrellas. Fucking hell. Give him a sandwich, watch him go.
Watch him lay, man.
Oh, hid under a banana.
So, here we go.
Already fit him under
Richard
a palm
has
leaf.
the controller.
Yeah, yeah.
Warwick's taken the banana under the table.
Oh, bloody hell.
Will you stop vibrating?
Stop, please.
Slow, please.
Oh, bloody hell, gods.
That's all we got left, mate. Fucking.
How have we done 40 minutes on Warwick Davis on a fucking Counter-Strike stream? Like, why? Why did I stay awake?
Because of a fucking guy in a shed, that's why.
Two men in the
man
shed.
cast.
Thank you very much, Flommerfin.
We're gonna have to ban Jacky from the stream. It's not good. It's not good for him. Ben's all right. Eric's all right. Sam, we're
I'm
just
pressing buttons, unfortunately, man.
yeah. We're in too deep now, mate. It doesn't really matter anymore.
We're probably all banned at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to make it clear for when Warwick Davis's attorneys do listen to this, it was Jacky and Jacky alone who made that comment.
Yep. You'll also want to direct yourself to the part where I said none of it's real.
I also...
And referred to it as Leprechaun 6 in Jackie's mind. Your Honour.
And I also referred to it as Leprechaun 7 all lie. I think we're clear there.
Yeah, good.
So, Jack, when are you rebranding as Shed Man?
I don't know. I'll change my Twitter out.
Actually, got to change it to
Shed
Shed
Man
Man.
cast.
As
No,
if you're
just
going
Shed
all in on the personality that you live in a shed.
It's
What
my
kind
only
of mad
redeeming trait at this
WWF
point. Let's just
fucking
make it
wrestling
work.
character is that?
Shed Man.
Just imagine it. Like.
Instead of riding in on an ATV, I'm just coming in a little mobile shed with wheels.
Shed Man, always arrives slightly smelly and moist.
He's not had a shower for days.
Humid.
Shed Man.
Running water? What's that?
Shed Man shits outdoors.
He uses dock leaves as for toilet paper. Shed Man.
That's right.
Oh, Ben, did you reach out to Smooya?
Oh no, he actually doesn't follow me on shit anymore because he's got a big ego.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's one of those, yeah.
when you tweet him, if you want to get that involved, you can fucking do it. Like.
I'll try, mate. Because apparently he asked Thorin if. This is ages ago. Before I like double, tripled, and quadrupled down on full ratology, right? But apparently he reached out to Thorin, like saying, "Oh, you know, like that. Yeah, I was a bit out of order like last time we talked. Can you get Richard to message me or whatever?" Because to be fair, what he did do was right. Like I had him blocked because why wouldn't I? And then when he got to the final of Cologne. I like said, oh, you know, really well played, mate. And, you know, obviously had our differences in that, but just want to say, you know, like, you played really well. You deserved it. Keep it up. And then he was just like, hi, you fat mong. Trying to be my friend now that I've made it. And I was just like, no, that isn't what's going on. But thanks. And then I just blocked him again. So, there was something like that anyway. I'm paraphrasing.
Renegades might do it, man.
Yeah, it makes me sick. It makes me sick.
Richard just had to go and say Lekro and Mirage, man.
Oh, Elias, hang on. You're like, mate?
Oh, he's back.
Paid back for the fucking seeding, though, saying they're going to finish 13th.
Whitmer in the chat, mate. You want to jump in? Come on. More Mario.
Young Witty?
Come on, Whitmer.
Yeah,
Get in the Discord.
Good old Witty, mate.
Let's get fucking witty.
The great secret keeper of the NAC. He knows things.
There we go, he's in.
I'll let you handle this, Samothy.
Join the Discord. Are you already in it? Someone it with the Discord link for you. When you're in here, just join subs room. I'll drag you in. Come on, Pike, do your job. Drop the Discord link, mate. I asked you to do one thing. Come on, fucking do it then. Do it then! There he is. Oh, no, he's still on there. He's reporting, mate. Tell you, we need to get rid of this guy, Rich. I've said it once. I've said it 100 times.
Mate, Pikey's an essential part of this operation, whether you like it or not.
There we go. Took someone else to do it for him. Disgusting. Just can't he get a staff nowadays, mate?
Warwick David did an AMA. He kept his answers short. I fucking hate my chat.
Warwick memes are still going.
Still fucking going.
The Warwick Davis meme currency is through the roof. Skyrocketing right now. Invest in Warwick coin today.
Sell Shed memes, buy Warwick memes.
Oh yeah.
Fucking stock is rising at an incredible rate.
Sheds are down, Warwicks are up.
Is that the real Whitmer? Shook. I mean, worst case, he screams something.
Oh fuck.
Whitmer, is that you?
Sam, Sam, don't do this.
Yeah, alright, that's him. He's confirmed. Right, Whitmer, hello.
Hello.
Right, okay. I was holding on dragging you out just in case.
Oh, you weren't sure if it was.
Yeah, could have been a fake Whitmer.
Yeah, I guess people do that.
They definitely do, mate.
That's weird.
How have you been anyway? I haven't talked to you in fucking ages.
Man, complete 180 from the last time we chatted. Complete 180.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feeling good?
Yes, sir.
Good,
yes,
man.
Feeling a little bit better than NiP right now, that's for sure.
Whoa, that's
yeah.
NiP's my dad. Chill.
Hey, man.
But no, it's rough. They're getting owned right now. Renegades is popping off, dude. Well, I don't know what's going on. I wish I could break it down for you, but I was listening to Warwick Davis fucking memes for like fucking hour.
Not gonna lie, the quality of the stream did start to fucking taper off as soon as I turned up from work. Sorry.
Honestly, no, I still blame Shedman. Fuck.
Whoa. Alright, Flomage.
if you rebranded to Shed Man, it still would be fucking better than when Mega Man rebranded to Rift's Cast. No. Just putting that out.
Back a week later.
Yeah, after I told him it was fucking stupid, and I was right, as I always am.
Love that. Richard is really not big-headed as well. Real humble.
Now let me tell you about this player that's going to be terrible called Cirque. Always right, me.
Cirque is so good. Probably the best
Sick.
solver. Actually, definitely is.
Yeah, you know when they had all that, like, they were eyeing him up as the replacement for Scar at fucking Cloud9? And then apparently, like, just NRG just wouldn't budge on the fucking contract at all.
They're smart.
It's fair play, man. I mean, sometimes it's like, you can see it from the viewpoint of the player, but, you know, like, not getting the opportunity to play for a big team, but, like, what NRG did, keeping that team together, was a fucking godsend. Because it's one of those teams as well where, with the exception of Fugly, I feel if they lost one of the, like, star players, I think the whole unit would sort of just break apart, you know?
Agreed.
Almost like Optic V2 type situation. Or NA Optic, rather.
Yeah, when you have Daps with all those like really star players under him, like he makes the most out of them. Like, he definitely gets the back.
Yeah, Daps is really cool, man. Like, I like him. I got a little bit of heat earlier in the day because I was talking about Steel being the best in-game leader in NA.
Of course he is. It's not a question.
Which I completely stand by that assessment. I just think he's like on a tier pretty much by himself, and then you get into like sure Daps is there, and people keep telling me Nitro's a good in-game leader, but I can't reconcile that thought in my brain for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, Nitro has a first world problem. He's got so much talent around him. It's really hard to tell what.
Yeah.
It's not even that he's necessarily bad or anything like that. It's just like when you have that many skilled, tools. It's like, okay, yeah, you're doing good. Everybody expected this.
Nick is just a good IGL for them at this juncture because he's just a smart leveled person, at which they need. I mean, no shade. But...
Yeah, just gotta stay calm. Stay calm, cool, collected.
I don't think I've ever seen Nick show emotion.
No.
Yeah, it's true actually, man.
He's usually pretty level-headed though. Yeah. Every time I've played it, like FPL, you can usually kind of get a vibe off somebody, and Nitro's usually like always really level-headed, even if shit's like really bad, because it could get really bad in FPL. He's usually just like, yeah, whatever.
Right, here's the run to overtime.
Alright, we back.
This is it.
Yeah, they got all the money in the world. Like,
I love Forest Off.
Man, I really jinxed Lecro hard, man. Motherfucker.
Yeah, you really fucking did, bro.
I'm not saying anything tomorrow. Dude.
Sorry, dude. Like as I said, get right, North American MM. It gets you ready for the major, 100%. Playing 150 ping with low trust factor matchmaking. That's how you fucking get ready for the major.
Esio knows all about the low trust factor.
Yeah, mine's fucked. Mine is fucked.
Stop fucking cheating, then.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's all that toggling you do, you little bastard.
All those butt plugs that vibrate.
Yo, wait, pause. How are you gonna? What secrets do I know from North America? I want to know.
I can't say nothing on stream, dog. Fuck me, dude.
Well, now I'm shook. I want to know what I know and shouldn't know.
Yo, what we were talking about last time. And other things, yeah.
We definitely.
Yeah, you are the great secret keeper, mate. I got a turn as well. I told you about all the fucking players that were sort of tied to that like insider gambling fucking group and stuff, and it's like there'd be some awkward conversations. I don't mind mentioning Hades though, because fuck that guy. But
well, what's crazy is that's not even that private. That was literally on the ESCA forums. Like that was just like
what, the Landosh thing?
No, he's talking about the Hades.
Nah,
there was like a betting group that Hades ran. Yeah.
Warren Hades ran a betting group?
Yeah, he still does, I think.
Well, shit. I guess that makes sense. I haven't really seen him playing.
He was hanging around with like Verizon, all those guys who were like just big into the whole like there was a group of like hardcore gamblers. Like, there's a guy called Joe My God. You
I remember that guy.
Joe My God, Brian Rank.
Yeah.
Hades, like the inner circle, and then there was the inner circle of the inner circle.
Yeah, exactly. And the inner circle of the inner circle wanted to like take it to like the next level. Well, ages ago, some guy, like none of this stuff's been on ESEA, but some guy who was part of that group, like just sent me like loads of incriminating screenshots. You know, players on the forum that were like reaching out to them. Oh yeah, like just
what?
Yeah, like messaging them like.
Bro, how many matches have I won where I felt really good about it and the other team was just fucking throwing now? Now I'm like, God.
Now you're just questioning everything, dude.
I'm like, am I even nuts?
I recently just beat Denial / Bravado. Honestly, are we even good? Like, fuck.
They just bodied us. Honestly, feels bad, man.
I'm the greatest nuke IGL the world's ever seen. That's
you got them on nuke. That's why we played them on Inferno.
I mean, they thought they had us on nuke. If you know what I'm saying. Little did they know, I'm down vent with the sawed off again. They don't know about that shit.
But yeah, there was a lot of stuff, and like, you know, guys were like lining up saying like, I mean, even weird shit like, oh, you know, like my own team had an argument today. We're not feeling really good going into this game, so you should bet against us. Which kind of to me is like almost like a coded language of we are throwing. But you know, you can never prove it and make it stick. But that's how it kind of sounds. Because why else would you?
Is it bad that I actually think people are that?
No, the problem is, for real. Like, to be honest with you, knowing the player pool really well, like around that level too, they're all mental midgets, you know. So they actually believe that shit. Like one bad argument in a team at this level, truly, like a lot of the time.
If you like sit in my Twitch chat for a day, Richard, when I have like a match on HLTV, the amount of people that genuinely ask me how I'm feeling about a match and if I think I can win. Keep in mind that these kind of people like are assuming that I'm going to tell them that I think I'm going to lose a match, right? So I'm there's people that have that mindset that will like just like yeah, I don't think you know what I mean? They're not ultra competitors.
No, Randy. Forrest!
Oh my god.
Oh, I love when he does
I hope I'm ahead, I'm not behind.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm behind. God damn. Fuck.
What? My chickens are fucked.
Now, as I was saying, Lecro on Mirage is a force of nature.
Richard, you fucking did this.
You jinxed it, man.
I know. Fuck, man. I've really had the curse today with all my predictions, dude. I had Vici fucking... Who could have thought Fnatic would be like this bad? Come on. Exist is fucking wild. I saw that veto. I was at work, just wrapping up, and somebody had literally tweeted at me, fuck it, I'll even read you the tweet, right?
What do you mean? I thought picking the other team's best map that they almost never lose on and get to play is a great idea in a best of one.
When me and Duncan first started talking about this, like 3 fucking years ago or more, saying how Exist always does this. People said we were idiots, we didn't know what we were talking about, it was a meme, it was lazy analysis. He legitimately does it all the time. It's insane. It is absolutely crazy. And somebody let me this. Where was? Oh, has he deleted it? Oh, I think the guy pussied out and deleted it. Oh yeah, he has. He obviously, because I retweeted it, he probably was worried about upsetting fans. But anyway, in it basically said like, I am ashamed today to be. No,
I saw you retweet it. I saw it was like a no profile Twitter. I saw that shit.
I miss Prime Fnatic, man.
Yeah, he was like, I'm ashamed today to be a Fnatic fan. Like, we got to get rid of Exist. You know, and just saying like. He vetoed into Windstrike's best map, and he'd done the statistics. And apparently, the map Fnatic had played it once in the last 3 months. Windstrike had played it 7 times in the same time period and had a 71% win rate. Why do that in a best of one? It's so like it's like pathologically bad how he does it all the time. Oh, I don't know. Fuck him.
At the end of the day, fuck him.